Nofap soldiers, welcome back to day 15 of the Nofap Academy. This is Nofap 101. I am Captain Nofap, aka Swamiji Nofap. Congratulations on beginning day 1 of week 3 of 14 weeks. Good job getting there. What a fitting day for us to go ahead and talk about an energetic audit. Firstly, let's go ahead and talk about your energy and how we can go ahead and start to have energy surrounding you that will allow you to more easily rise above this vibration. And the vibration we're referring to is the vibration of this jerking off. See, a lot of people think they're going to start the no fat path and they're just going to be like, oh, if I stop beating my dick, I'm going to get all these benefits, dude. And that's true, but you're actually going to minimize the amount of benefits you would get if you just simply do that. You're still going to get benefits, of course, because you're retaining. You're retaining, so you're going to get benefits. But A, it's going to be easier for you to not succumb to this vibration if you have some understanding with that. And if you also recognize that the no fat path is about transformation. You are breaking an addiction. I don't care what you call it. If you were addicted to this, that's just what it is, an addiction. It's just not a habit you got into every single day because it felt so good. The reason it felt so good is because you were addicted to the dopamine. And in order to go ahead and break that dopamine addiction, remember that all addictions are dopamine addictions. We have to start to isolate the reasons why. I'm telling you, it's not simply because it felt good. This is a journey. One of my family members who's in our private group told me the other day, it might have been 2-3 days ago, that it took him 4 years, 4 years to get to 90 days without beating off. It took him 4 years. I don't want you to be like that. So I want you to take these exercises that I'm giving you and actually do them. So back to the energy. Basically, lower vibrational activities will lead you to an addiction, just like any other addiction. You had a rough week, you had a stressful week, you're more likely to go out and drink alcohol. You had a tough time, oh, I'm getting messed up tonight, I'm getting messed up tonight. You're more likely to indulge in any other addiction that you may have. In periods of stress, in periods of high anxiety, what do people do? They start smoking more. If they're in a war zone, if they're in prison or something like that. High stress area, they smoke more. You start to have more vices. This was a vice that you used to use. It just wasn't that it felt so good and you became addicted. Yes, that's part of it, but also it's because you weren't properly being rewarded in your life by other means. So you relied upon this for a fake pleasure, for a fake happiness, for a temporary, short-lived, immediate gratification that you thought was helping you, but it wasn't. Definition of a drug, hello, thought it was helping you because it felt good, but it wasn't. So what do I want you to do about it? I want you to recognize that it's not enough to just stop. We want you to remove the reasons that had you falling back into this addiction from your life. And one of the ways to do so is for you to have awareness. Yes, awareness, as I've been telling you throughout these 14 days. Awareness of what? Awareness of the energy that surrounds you. So what I want you to do is get that notepad or that notebook or that note page in your phone that you've been writing all the other things that I've been asking you to write on in there. And I want you to actually do a conscious energetic audit of your life. I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the places. I'm talking about where you work. Everything. Go in depth. Go in depth as to just look around to see the energy that surrounds you. As an example, suppose you have a particular role, a job, a position that you don't like working at, and you get up every single day, and you used to wake up, and in order to get you started, you would rub one out. Now you're not rubbing one out, but guess what? What led you to rub one out may still be there. So at least start the process of identifying what things in your life may be of low vibrations. Suppose there's a particular person. Every time you hang around them, you start feeling a certain type of way. And before you know it, you're feeling low, you're feeling down, and it's more easy for you to succumb to this addiction. Suppose you're in a relationship, and this particular person you're with gives you a certain level of relationship anxiety. You feel uncomfortable. It could be any reason. You don't trust them, they make you angry, they're always complaining, whatever the reason. The point is, they're causing you to have a lower vibration. So you get home, you're having anxiety, maybe you're not worried, you're worried about where the person is at, they haven't called you, this, that, and the other thing. In order to ease yourself, what do? You go right back to this vibration. So as you travel the path starts to illuminate these things to you. But some people never make it far enough down the path to start to notice that, to allow the path to work for them. So I'm bringing it back to you now, saying I want you to do an energetic audit of your life. Look around at the people, places, things, situations, everything that could change. First step is to recognize that these things may be of a lower vibration. The second thing is I want you to start to think about how they would be if they were better, what you would like to replace them with. That's all I simply want you to do. Start the energetic audit of your life. Start to recognize what potential triggers or mechanisms could be in your life that continue to cause you to relapse. If you want to break this addiction, it's not enough to go in and say, I'm just going to stop. For some people it is, but for others, they need a program. And part of that program is understanding the energy that's in your life. I'll see you up the path.